And now we are about to finish. We are in algorithm number 15, and we are going to show one of the most important things. Sometimes football data, you see them like two different things. People who speak data, they don't know how to speak football. People who speaks football don't know how to speak data. So that's why we are here. This is the reason why winning comes here. Okay, we don't just analyze football, we speak its own language. Okay, this is algorithm number 15, and as you know, you can translate things from English to Spanish to other languages, and you can also translate data into football language in real time. Okay, so that everyone could understand this tool. You don't need to learn about data. Okay, we remember using this picture in one presentation that we received, that they said, this is from La Liga, from Roberto, that they said, okay, sometimes you seem like this, speaking Chinese if you are a data scientist, and speaking into a coach that they speak totally a different language, that is German. And where is the bridge? Where is the middle? So that's why we arrive, and this is the reason why we create this algorithm, to put a natural language into data and to data into natural language. Okay, we have this real-time translation where we are creating all this, and we integrate this into only our platform. Okay, for that we are training a lot of LLMs, that for you to know is a large language model, where we tell them how to speak and with which vocabulary, and how to translate natural language questions into SQL queries to our database, get an answer, analyze that answer, and translate it again into a natural language. Okay, so for that we have this NLP, that is natural language processing integration, where we can have the instant translation, and everyone could understand and could ask. Okay, if this is so difficult at the beginning, we can help you to understand all that, but this should be quite intuitive and clear. Okay, this is the importance of developing and using the human-centered approach, not the data-centered approach. A lot of people try to focus on the data. We are focusing on the human. Make something people want, make something is totally understandable for the others. Also with that, we are being fast and we are being accurate. Okay, you know that accurate is not always, the accuracy is not always 100%, is the best as possible. No, so that's why we are human data translation always. Okay, that's why we are bridging the gap between both teams, as we showed before. This could seem as Chinese and this could seem as German, and you don't understand. Okay, so this is everything done with AI, with some AI agents that we have developed with our IT team, and we are giving the results. Okay, so the old way of doing things against the new way of doing it, this could seem in the past like totally a mess. No, like I remember working and speaking with some clubs and with a lot of mostly data scientists. Then they told us like, okay, we do have a lot of analysis, a lot of scouts, a lot of ways of doing things, but they were losing a lot of value because they didn't know how to communicate. They didn't know how to show insights. They just show a Python code, they put it into a board, a C-level was just watching it, and they say like, okay, I don't understand. And also on the other part, like when people of football say anything, the data people doesn't understand. So that's why in our team we have data people and we have football people, and we are trying to make the best bridge as possible. Now, for that, for example, if we see this could seem like a midfield with XYZ, this starts, and in football language, this could seem like a box-to-box or aggressive midfielder, okay? We are all speaking about the same, but we are speaking in different languages. So if we don't have a translator, we can't understand each other, okay? Sometimes we see in the past when we see a misalignment between the tactical intentions and the analytics. That's why the people doesn't trust data, because they say, no, this is not what I guess. The problem is not in the data, the problem is in the translation. So that's why we bring here this tool. Sometimes there are like common breakdown between the coaches and the tech staff. So that's why we are doing a natural language processing driven interpretation, okay, in order to align with club specific data models. On this way, we are encoding the qualitative work into the quantitative models. For this, we do have the real-time translation of text. The more we train the test, the more we are making it to us and what we want to hear. So this is just a matter of time to make it better and better, okay? If we go to a text description, quite easy. First of all, we understand what the user is giving us, the natural language understanding, where they tell us like, okay, I want XYZ, I want this type of players, what's happening with this player in the past. Or with that, we try to do a query generation in case our system understand. A query is just a question that we do to a database. Once we do have that question, we get an answer that is with an analytic engine, okay? So it executes the query on lifetime and of whatever they want, and after that it translates it into natural language, so it's the same language as this was treated in the first moment, okay? The inputs and the algorithm, just really quickly, as I explained it, the free text and what we are giving, also the tactical briefing and the meetings, and some maybe annotations that we want to give. Based on that, we translate natural language into a query, the query into the data analysis, and after that we give it into natural language as well, okay? So we do have the output and we have it into a question that you could understand, okay? The real life applications of that is quite easy. You can translate the Scout's note into a comparable data points. Also, so you can identify some hidden prospects right very quickly, and you can synchronize everything, like everything you want, the predictive models with the scope of the team. Also, you can convert coach instructions into measurable KPIs, okay? Also, enable the post-match data and what the coach want into the details that we want to look into our database. So in this way, we do have this algorithm, okay? It's a bit different algorithm. It's one of the base that we could have in all of the steps. And for that is number 15. That's why we thought it was quite important. An example of how this works, easy. You ask in the discussion, hey, I need a box-to-box midfielder with press and recover the ball. You just give us that. For us, we translate into CM, high pressing percentage, ball recoveries with a high amount of times, and the transition efficient going up to our boundaries. And after that, we give it into a short list of the players you can have for that, okay? So this is quite simple. This is how it would works and how it's going to solve like the real questions, okay? So remember that winning is as simple as a good algorithm, and everything could be simple. So that's it. Thank you so much. We are moving to the last algorithm, and now we have a bit of surprise for you. See you now.